Hello and welcome back to another one of Paul's beer reviews. Hope you're doing well today. I'm going to review one of the beers from my Oktoberfest range. I had a box delivered last week from Trembling Madness. Since it's Oktoberfest season, I thought I'd just get straight in, and I thought I'd get in with one of the big boys, the oldest brewery in the world. It's Weihenstephaner with their Festbier, and this one is coming in at 5.8% ABV. Artwork is slightly festive. Sort of a floral design going around the traditional Weihenstephaner emblem. The crown is the same as it normally is, if that wants to focus. I'll put it that way, maybe that'll help. That's not helping either. There, the Weihenstephaner crown is the same, trust me. Yeah, 1040 they've been brewing since. So yeah, nearly 1,000 years old, which is insane. So yeah, 5.8% ABV, Festbier, Weihenstephaner. It has water, barley malt and hops in it. And that's all she says. The rest of it is in German, which I can't read. So I'm not going to try. So yeah, let's get this Festbier from Weihenstephaner out of the bottle into a Stein glass. It is a Hofmeister Stein glass, admittedly. I don't have a plain one that will just hold this. But never mind. It's a Stein glass. I'm going German. Give it a good pour. Get it in the glass. I might try the double pour technique. See if that does it any justice. That's a beautiful looking beer. Clean as a whistle. Really good carbonation on it. Give that a wriggle. Get the rest of it in there. Bish, bash, bush. The only beer I've ever had from Weihenstephaner before now is their Weizen. So I've really got no idea what to expect from this one. So I'm very excited. But there she is in the glass. I mean, that looks beautiful. Clean as a whistle. Pure gold in colour. Decent levels of carbonation. A lot of bubbles rolling up the side of the glass there. She looks good. She looks good. She's maintaining a one finger, slightly foamy looking white head. Let's get me snouting, see what the aroma's telling us. Oh, yeah. It's, I'm going to say it's unmistakably, but it smells very similar to Weihenstephaner Weizen. Perhaps not quite as spicy, but there's a lovely bready malt aroma to it. There's a bit of citrus to it as well, a little bit of lemon, slight floral aroma. It smells like a really good Hell's lager. If I'm honest, that's what it reminds me of. A really good, clean German Helles lager. It does smell cracking. I'm going to get stuck in. Cheers, everyone. Oh. Oh, wow. Goodness me, that is delicious. That is beautiful. It's got a really kind of smooth drinking body, smooth mouthfeel to it. There's a lovely, quite strong malty character to it. Bready malt. There is a bit of a slight sort of floral note that I got on the aroma. The carbonation's really soft. It's got a really soft carbonation to it. There's a floral note. There's a subtle citrus sort of sweetness that comes with that floral touch at the beginning. And then it's really soft. Very subtle, sweet, bready malt. It's nearly gone. Oh. Do you know what? It's not particularly complex. There's not a whole lot going on with it. But what they have done is sensational. Absolutely sensational. Oh, I should have ordered more. I should have ordered more of this. If I'd have known that was going to be that good. Oh, wow. That is so drinkable. The carbonation is so slight. There's no gas. There's nothing restricting you from drinking this. It drinks nothing like a 5.8. I'm not getting barely any hint of alcohol. It's slightly floral, it's slightly citrus. There's a slight sweetness of citrus there. Lovely bready malt character that really lingers. At the back end, oh, that mouthfeel is incredible. At the back end, there is just the slightest touch of a hoppy, maybe slightly herbal bitterness at the back end. But it marries with the malt and that floral, slight citrus sweetness at the beginning absolutely beautifully. I wasn't expecting this to be this good. I really wasn't. And if the rest of the Fest beers are going to be on this level, I'm in for a treat. And I'm hoping you're going to enjoy the videos, but this is really exciting. The Weihenstephaner Weizen, for me, I've always felt is probably the most balanced of all the Weizens I've had. It's not necessarily my favourite, but I've always thought it had a very nice balance. Sort of the combination of the sort of the spiciness you get from a Weizen, and there's like always been a beautiful malty flavour to it as well. I always felt it was one of the more balanced. This has a balance to it of floral tones, citrus, malt, lots of malt, and that really soft mouthfeel, that really subtle carbonation just makes this, I'm honest, I'm going to say this right now, this is one of the most easy drinking beers I think I've ever tasted. This is stunning. This is an absolutely stunning beer. I could I could see myself drinking a hell of a lot of this at a German beer festival and ending in a really sorry state and not even realise it's happening. I say this quite a lot about beers sometimes, where you could get into a lot of trouble with them. This is the prime example of that. You could get into a whole load of trouble drinking this stuff. I'm just not getting that 5.8. I mean, if someone said to me it's actually a 4.7, I'd believe them. I would believe them. It just doesn't feel, it doesn't taste, it doesn't drink like it's a just shy of 6% beer. It's incredibly drinkable. The mouthfeel is stunning. It's so soft. It glides. It glides down. You've got to try this. You've got to try this to kind of try and appreciate what I'm saying. If you haven't tried it already, get this beer. It's ridiculously drinkable. I want more of it. I've been deposited this off in I've been rolling 8.5 minutes nearly. This has gone down far too easily. That is, in terms of drinkability, in terms of a sessionable tasting beer, that is borderline perfection. And there is only one score I can give this beer, and I wasn't expecting to give it. I really wasn't expecting this to be this good. I don't know why. I think it's because perhaps the Weizen isn't my favourite. I perhaps thought there were other beers in this Oktoberfest box that I would prefer. But this is an absolutely incredible beer and a fantastic start to the Oktoberfest series that I'm going to start putting out for you. This is a 10 out of 10 beer all day long. I could drink this all day quite happily and end up pissed as a fart at the end of it, and I'd be happy. I'd be happy with it because I know I did it drinking good beer. Weihenstephaner's Festbier, stunning, absolutely stunning. From the first mouthful, I was taken. And yeah, if you watch the video back at the beginning, you'll know, because I made that stupid noise that I make when the beer's good. That is a joy. That is an absolute joy to drink. Yeah, that's a brewing masterclass. That really is. That's stunning. Weihenstephaner with their Festbier, that's a 10 out of 10. That is absolutely gorgeous. I got this from Trembling Madness, part of their Oktoberfest box. And I think they're about £2.50 to £3 a bottle individually. Pretty sure you can get it individually on the website. So check it out, tremblingmadness.co.uk. I don't know if anyone else is selling this. I hope so, because you need to try this. It's wonderful. I hope you've enjoyed this beer review. I've really enjoyed doing it. Give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. And until my next one, you take care.